welcome back to Reactions That Rock. I am Seth, the former radio DJ, now serving up hamburgers and root beer carside, or something like that. Anyway, today we are continuing with the Grammy-nominated Songs of the Year, and we're jumping right into Lana Del Rey. The song is called A&W. I'm checking to make sure I got that right. Yes, A&W. I don't know if this is going to be a song about root beer, a song about nostalgic youth, being younger and going to the actual A&W for hamburgers. I have no idea what to expect. I could be way off. This could have absolutely nothing to do with any of that and just be a song about her friend Andrew and Will. I don't know. We're going to figure this out together. You may already know what you're getting into. I have no idea. I do not listen to this type of music. I am a rock and metal god of sorts. So anything outside rock or metal is a foreign idea to me. I do not listen to pop, top 40, country, jazz, ska. Dude, does anybody listen to ska? Anyway, so this is a mystery to me. We're going to fire it up and we are going to hear the song and I will let you know exactly what I think of it. Do I like it? Do I hate it? Is it somewhere in between? Let's fire it up and find out. As of right now, this could be rock and roll. Okay, she's not singing yet. I love that acoustic guitar.
I haven't done a cartwheel since I was 9.
I think we're going nostalgic.
I haven't seen my mother in a long, long time. I mean, look at the length of my hair, my face, the shape of my body. Do you really think I give a damn what I do after years of just hearing them talking? I say I live in Rosemead, really I'm at the Ramada. It doesn't really matter, doesn't really matter. Calling up, come into my bedroom, ended up we fuck on the hotel floor. It's not about having someone to love me anymore. This is the experience of being an American whore.
All right, we've learned real quickly what the A&W stands for. It's more or less just AW. It's American Whore. So we've gotten that out of the way now. No hamburgers, no root beer. I really wanted to float, and I am oddly not disappointed so far. The song is a little softer than what I generally like. Generally. Whew. Yeah, believe it or not, folks, I used to be on the radio with this mess up of a thing going on. Anyway, I kind of dig it. It's got that really, really soft acoustic guitar. I love a song that feels raw with the acoustic guitar when you can actually hear the guitar player slide the notes on the strings. I love that sound. It feels kind of unpolished, like you're hearing it as it was written, and I just dig that. I think it's a great sound, especially for an emotional song, and obviously she's getting into some emotions here. I'm looking down and I'm seeing the song is 7 minutes, so I'm going to shut the hell up and we're going to fire this right back up.
Caught up one from called up another. Forensic files rising on. Watching teenage diary of a girl, wondering what went wrong. I'm a princess on devices. Ask me why I'm like this. Maybe I'm just kinda like this. I don't know, maybe I'm just like this. I say I live in Rosemead, really I'm at the Ramada. It doesn't really matter, doesn't really matter. Call him up, he comes over again. Yeah, I know I'm over my head, but experience of being an American whore. I mean, look at my hair, look at the length of it and the shape of my body. If I told you that I was mean, do you really think that anybody would think I didn't ask for it? I didn't ask for it. I'll testify, I already fucked up my story. And on top of this, so many other things you can't believe. Did you know a singer can still be looking like a side piece at 33? Gosh, I turned on the backbeat, puts the shower on while he calls me. Sleeps out the back door to talk to me. I'm invisible, look how you hold me. I'm invisible, I'm invisible. I'm a ghost now, look how they hide me.
Okay, I'm trying to not stop this too much. I have a habit of getting a little long-winded here, if you haven't noticed. And the song does seem to be a long song, but oh my god! Like, this has a 90s alternative kind of vibe, and I don't mean the Nirvana and the alternative you might be familiar with. I mean more of I'm losing my brain here, Tori Amos feel. It's kind of like that, the melodic, the emotional, the digging into stuff that isn't mainstream and bringing it into the mainstream. There's a little bit with the guitar playing, there's a little bit of a whole feel to this, for me anyway. Not necessarily in the lyrics, it's not really, well, actually, not in the singing, but the lyrics. If you were to tell me that Courtney Love wrote some of this or inspired some of it, she also has songs about being an American whore and a history of being an American whore. Anyway, so... But I'm really digging this. It's not what I would listen to. It's kind of a downer. But every now and then we need to be brought down just a little bit. And this is a great way to do it. And the messaging is great, too. The feeling of being invisible. And of course, you're going to tell me that that's not what this is about. So do that in the comments below. Tell me that I'm wrong and everything I say is stupid. I really appreciate those comments. Also, you can tell me I'm a genius. I like those, too. And we're going to just keep this rolling so I don't turn this into a 30-minute review.
Not having someone to love me anymore. Okay. Now this is the experience of being an American whore. It's not about having someone to love me anymore. Now this is the experience of being an American whore.
We're getting a little upbeat. The storytelling in this kind of makes me feel like the American whore is kind of taking control now and becoming visible. I feel like we're building to that. I don't want to talk over her, but I don't know how long this is going to go. It's like building up. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Is she going to, like, I don't know, take ownership? She's like no longer an American whore, but like the American whore? Is this where we're going? This is dark. I love it. Woo-hoo, it's a coming of whores.
Jimmy, Jimmy, right. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, give me high. Love me if you love enough, you can be my life. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Your mom called, I told her, you're fucking up big time. Fucking up big time. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, Jimmy, right. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, give me high. Love me if you love enough, you can be my life. Jimmy only love me when you wanna up big time. Jimmy, you should switch it up, maybe light it up. Jimmy, if you leave the house, find me in the club. Like Jimmy, if you switch it up, you should light it up. Jimmy, if you leave the house, find me in the club. Your mom called, I told her you're fucking up big time, but I don't care, baby. I already lost my mind. If you light it up, find me in the club. If I'm you're fucking up big time. Jimmy, shimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy, ride. Jimmy, shimmy, Jimmy, get me high. Love me if you live enough, you can be my life. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Your mom called, I told her you're fucking up big time.
Oh my God. Or is it, are we officially done? I don't know how to, I don't want to replay it. Let's just, what the hell just happened to me? Okay, I'm going to keep the summary short because we just took up 7 minutes and 12 seconds on a song that, let's be honest here, I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And as far as I go, the bad here is that this song could have been 4 minutes. There was a lot of what I consider to be unnecessary repetition. And I get it. It moves the song. That's great. But it almost feels like the repetition was intended just so we could get the video up to 7 minutes. I don't know if this was directed by like Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese or something. But obviously we're looking for some Director of the Year art credit here because the video was... First of all, as a fully grown red-blooded man, it was relatively easy to watch. No complaints there. But it was like 2 songs in one, too. We had that, you know, the slow acoustic intro, and then we built up to kind of a poppy electronica kind of thing going on. Overall, I didn't hate it. I'm not going to say I loved it. If I never heard this song again, I would live just fine. I'd be okay. I don't fully understand how this actually made the cut for a Grammy nomination for Song of the Year. It's not a bad song. And I like lyrically, poetically, I really like the message here. I really like how it came from being, and this is, again, my opinion, this is my takeaway. I can't turn the captions on, but it was relatively easy to hear. To me, the song was about becoming like, going from being the nobody American whore to being the American whore. And you could probably think of a few, and I don't necessarily think of whore in terms of, necessarily sex either. People whore themselves out every day for things other than sex. It's not all about sex, it's consumerism. That's my takeaway. I could be way the hell off point. I haven't listened to any interviews. I didn't do a deep dive into Lana Del Rey. I don't know anything about her. I've seen the name before, and this was kind of the sound that I had expected from what I was familiar with her name, but not. It got a little different in there. Overall, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I would say I settled somewhere on a like. Like, this is a song that if somebody was asking me questions about like Lana Del Rey, I'd be like, oh, that song. Yeah, have you heard that song? No, you've got to fire that up. It's interesting. It's unique. I can see pulling up the video. The video is memorable to me. It kind of hit me in the same vein, and I'm 1,000 years old, so remember that when I tell you these things. But it kind of hit me aesthetically, the video, the same as like the old Fiona Apple Criminal did. There's maybe a little unnecessary sexualization to it. And I'm not complaining at all. I'm a huge fan of sexualization, especially the unnecessary kind. But it did feel like it was in there. And of course it goes with the title and the theme of the song, so it all makes sense. Again, I mean, there's no complaining there. This isn't the type of song that I would be cruising down the street jamming to. If it were 3.5, 4 minutes, and kind of a little bit consolidated on the repetition, there's a possibility that I would have loved this song. It got a little bit drawn out to me, and that's really my only complaint. Musically, it wasn't bad. It did have, to me, that kind of 90s college rock alternative vibe of like a Tori Amos or even a Fiona Apple, as I mentioned earlier. So it's not bad. It's not a bad song. I can definitely see why people would enjoy this. It's just Not particularly for me, but it is strong. I mean, and she can sing. She's absolutely nothing negative to say about her as an artist. It's just, at the end of the day, personally, this song just didn't hit it for me the way maybe I was hoping a song would kind of hit me. I like being punched in the face with the music, and this was like a gentle slap and a careless whisper. So it's okay. It happens. But if there's a song of hers that you think I need to check out, definitely drop it in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this, go ahead, hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy this, hell, hit that like button anyway. If you hated this, hit that like button. I think that's the only one thumb button. You can hit that one too if you want. I don't really care. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, feel free to subscribe if you'd like. And until we see each other again, rock and roll.